Super Budokai 3 was in a sense a success and a failure, with its overall improvement on the gameplay, and unfortunately with its lack of features that made it replayable. However, even with this, the Budokai series continued on with fighting games. Will any of them make the cut? Well, let's see what our next game is on the list. No! No! No, 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 God! No. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you one of the worst games I have ever had the displeasure of playing. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 for the PlayStation. Yes, we made a huge jump to the PlayStation console. I'm guessing that Bandai decided to not jump on the Nintendo 64. And to be honest, after playing this game, I think it was a good idea. This game is terrible. Just awful. I'm saying this from now so that you know how much I really, really hate this game. This game sucks. With a capital S. On both sides. Anyway, let's begin with the worst aspect of all. And you're gonna be really shocked about this. The gameplay. Yes, you heard right. The gameplay sucks. After the revelation known as Super Budokai 3, we've gone back to the problem that we had in the first place. The controls suck. The characters are stiff as and the AI can suck my Okay. Okay. I'm okay. The gameplay is really bad, and it really disappoints me because we had such a good and huge improvement in Super Budokai 3. How did they mess up this badly? But enough with the negatives, I suppose. There are some actually good qualities in this game that I must bring up because it wouldn't be fair. The presentation of the game is actually quite good. The sprites were again revamped to look more DBZ-ish, and I will admit they look great. I mean, for 32-bit sprites, they really do look good. Unfortunately, because this game is on the PlayStation 1, the developers felt that 3D backgrounds were necessary, and were definitely needed in a 2D fighting game. This, unfortunately, affects my judgment on the game's overall appeal, because it really just doesn't look good. Some of the backgrounds in the game just don't look good, in my honest opinion. To add to this, the special effects used for auras and key attacks look really lazy. Attacks such as Kamehamehas and Final Flashes are literally just energy balls. They're not beams! What the f***? That screams lazy. And the charging sprites? Moving on. The soundtrack for the game is actually fantastic. I actually love the tunes that are in this game. They are all really good and incredibly catchy. So a thumbs up for me in that department. And to be honest, I'm probably going to be saying that for a lot more of these games in the series. Oh boy. I'm not sure if there is a story to this game, as I can't even get past the third fight in arcade mode. The AI is so freaking cheap. Especially characters like Zarbon. My god. Oh yeah, I have to go through the characters list. This game, even though it's god-awful, has a very large amount of characters. 27 to be precise. 22 if you don't include the secret characters. Hence the name Ultimate Battle 22. But I'm sure you, figured that out by now. Also, something to go into before I forget about it. The Japanese version of the game has special pre-battle cutscenes. For some reason, when the game was released outside of Japan, the cutscenes were removed, and all we now have in our versions is... well, that. This game is really not helping itself out here. I'm being serious. Anyway, playable characters include Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Frieza, Zarbon, Raccoon, Captain Ginyu, Cell, Android 18, Android 16, Great Saiyaman, Super Saiyan Goten, Super Saiyan Kid Trunks, Super Saiyan Gotenks, Supreme Kai, Dabura, Majin Buu, and Super Buu. Those are the initial 22 playable characters. There are 5 secret characters in the game, which are Kid Goku, Master Roshi, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Literally, you have like 3 different forms of Gokus. What the hell? Let's just hope they don't do this again in another game. Jesus, I'm jinxing a lot of things, aren't I? Anyway, Hercule, or Mr. Satan, as he's known in Japan, or by Weeaboos, I should say. See, I don't even know my own terminology, because this game is messing up my brain. And Gogeta, who is misproperly named Vegito. Another reason for me to hate this game. Overall, guys, this game is just awful. Yes, the soundtrack is great and memorable, and the sprites look good, but believe me, none of that makes up for the crappy control, the terrible gameplay, and just how boring this game is to play. Believe me, guys, we start to go downhill from here, with a few bright sparks here and there in the Budokai series. However, this game is just awful. Every game review there is for this game, except for the odd game reviewer who actually likes terrible games, says that this game is awful, scoring ratings like 1s and only getting 30% from game rankings. 30 freaking percent! How do you get that? That is just an all-time low! I'm calm. Now that we finished this abomination of a game, will its spiritual sequel be any better, or is it just as bad? Well, that's for another time. Z-Boy X8 out.